Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Minnesota Timberwolves need to get Kevin Durant to Minnesota. Before we get right into that, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at the Minnesota Timberwolves and how close they were to the NBA Finals, you're seeing a frustration of a lot of things. Anthony Edwards runs out of gas, and he's running out of gas because he has to play both ends of the floor, and he has to facilitate offense, and he seemingly has to be the hero on the offensive end for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That takes a lot out of you. When you think about him facing an Oklahoma City Thunder, they blitzed him defensively. They threw 3, 4, or 5 guys at him, and they didn't stop. They guarded him all night. They made the possessions that he did score very tough, no easy buckets, and they essentially smothered him late in the series. His running mates, Julius Randle, his running mates, Gobert, his running mates, DiVincenzo, a lot of them did not show up as they have showed up throughout the whole series, and it made it tougher. It made life tougher, and they got blown out. My suggestion is they do everything they can to get Kevin Durant. If you are the Minnesota Timberwolves, you want to hold on to essentially Julius Randle. You want to hold on to Naz Reid. You want to hold on to Jaden McDaniels. You want to hold on to Ant-Man, of course. And kind of everybody else is expendable. When you think about this, you're going to need firepower late in the fourth quarter. You're going to need firepower when you're going up against teams that have great shooters. Kevin Durant gives you a great shooter. He gives you another extension on the wing to where he can play power forward. He can play small forward. He's tall enough to do certain things. And then when you think about it, he can move without the basketball. He doesn't need the ball to be effective. And when he gets the ball, he can play one-on-one ISO. He can create buckets for other people. When he's on one side of the floor, Ant's on the other side of the floor. That creates spacing. You can't double-team anybody at that point because Ant can go crazy. You saw how he improved his three-point shooting. You know, Kevin Durant's an assassin. So when you're thinking about this, Minnesota has picks. They have players. They can give up Rudy Gobert. They can give up DiVincenzo. They have a number of guys that they can give up, and they got young guys on that core that can replace those guys. I think that that's a move that they have to make because you need firepower. Anthony Edwards' window for a championship, even though he's 23 years old, the people around him aren't 23. So you want to maximize that window and get as much tread on those tires as you can. I think getting a Kevin Durant in his last couple of years can help. Offensively, I don't see any issues with that. I think that defensively he'll be able to play well enough to where he can be respectable on defense. But I think that if you get Ant-Man offensively, another shooter like that is different from having Karl Anthony Towns, because Karl Anthony Towns just wanted to shoot threes. He wasn't really a big man from the standpoint of getting in there, getting nasty, getting dirty. Julius Randle can handle that from that standpoint. And I think that with them smothering Julius Randle in the post, them smothering Ant-Man, you didn't have anybody that was hitting threes. You didn't have anybody that was taking those heaters from beyond three-pointers that was getting them off of doubling people. So I think that that move there is going to be effective. It's going to help them, and that puts them at the top of the West, along with Oklahoma City as one of the top contenders for next year. So all you NBA fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. We'll see you on the very next video.